Well, the past month has been an exciting events about what I've carried and where I've carried it to. So let's get it started. Welcome. This is Haku EDC. This is the Carry Chronicles. Haven't talked about what I've carried in about a month, and so I think it's about time for me to do that. I'm not going to talk about the stuff that's in here. I'm going to talk about what I did with it. I went back to after doing a bunch of experimentation. I went back to my normal carrying stuff, which is in this Viper 19 pouch. Um, I did my typical carry is the Victorinox and this Hazat pliers. I did use the Victorinox quite often, especially the scissors. I use that quite often to cut things with. I did not use the saw at all in the past, well, once or twice the past month, but not really. And I actually used the awl. I needed to make a hole in some wood, and I started with the awl. That worked great. I use this to tighten down some bolts, and I use this to untighten a little screw in which I forgot that I had my Steinwell bits and this to be able to do that with. To be able to untighten some screws is what I generally do. Is I take out the bits, I put them in there, and then I use this to tighten or untighten the screws the last little bit. I did not do that. I just used the pliers. I use the light quite a bit. I like using this flashlight. It's easy to use, and especially that part there. And so it just makes it like a little cob or just a regular light if I wanted to do that. And so that was great to be able to use that on our trip at night when I was going from the car to the hotel room. Pen I use in this post-it note. I did use these a few times. One of the times my brother was staying in the same hotel that we were in. I wanted to leave him a note, so I posted it on his door so that he could see it when he came back in, rather than calling him at a later time at night when I knew that he was actually out working. Since we were traveling, we traveled by car, so having some wet wipes was really great, especially if I stopped and got something to eat, which I always did. My spouse really, I never used the duct tape at all or the other tape the past month. Frenzo lens I've used quite a few times. Just mostly, even though I wear glasses, I sometimes walk in stores and I want to check the ingredients of something, and having a Frenzo lens really helps, even though I could probably just do it with my glasses and moving everything back and forth. Small stuff there, and I've done that. Ooh, you can see how good it magnifies also with the Frenzo lens the past month. I'm going to talk about this. This is a power bank that I did use, but I'll talk about. And this is something for like measuring, which I did not use at all. The added thing here was I added this little thing to hold on to. I was going on a hike, and I thought, well, maybe I can put this on like the back of my pack. And instead of doing that, I thought, well, just put it inside a pocket of the pack, and if that fit inside the pocket of the pack, I didn't have to carry it inside my pocket. Now, we went out to Colorado to see a Colorado Buffalo game. Deion Sanders, the whole thing there, football game that my brother was working at, and because of that, I wasn't sure exactly what they would allow in or not allow into the game thing, and neither was he. So what I ended up doing was that I created something in this zero pouch and to put stuff in it. And I'll tell you what, this is what I put in it. I had a flashlight. I had some more Steinwell bits. I got those all over the place. I brought this in case my phone, I needed to charge up my phone or someone else's phone. Lip balm, pen, something to write with. I actually ended up using, and I put this inside of it. And And because I forgot to charge my phone on the way there in my car, which I typically would have done, I actually needed at the end, as we were walking around Boulder right after the game, my phone was getting a little low on charge. And so I just plug this into the phone, it charged it up a little bit, so I was no worry about being able to get back to the car with it. Uh, the other thing, I did take a few notes when I was at the game. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And having a post-it note and this pen was really great to have. It was a cold day, so having some chapstick was really nice to put on my lips. I basically put this in here like this, folded it up. Now it was a tight fit, and I could easily put this inside my pocket versus putting this inside my pocket. That, and of course my chum's wallet with my ID and money were here. So that's all I had when I went in to see the game. The one thing that I wish that I had that I didn't have was binoculars. We forgot to bring the binoculars. I need to put a set of binoculars, just leave them inside the car. So that was my carry over at that point in time. I've added something new to my carry. A couple weeks ago, I added the Roxon Companion. I do have a Flex, but I added the Companion. I took out this, and the past 2 weeks it's working out pretty well. I changed out a few of the things here that came with it normally. I still got the D2 blade. It's a locking blade. If you don't know about it. The other thing about this, if you don't know about the Roxon Flex, is that it is a device where all the components can come out. Here we go. And all the components can come out, which makes it great. The same, that's true with a larger Flex pliers. People that are new to this don't realize that once you take something out, though, all these get a little rattly, and so that's why you need the spacers in here with it. I took out the ruler and I put in this bottle opener and small, I would call it a prise. It's more like a screwdriver. I left the all in, the saw, and the scissors. And if you look at these components here, they're basically the same components that you would have in the Farmer X, with one exception. The Farmer X has a can opener and a bottle opener. And with this one, it just has the bottle opener, not really can opener. So I'm carrying around the same tools just here. The nice thing that this adds a tool, it adds this 1/4 inch. It came with a bit. I took the bit out. The reason why I took the bit out is because I wasn't planning on using the bits that is there. I'm going to use the Steinwell bits, which work really well inside. Just place it in. It is magnetically holding, and I tried it out on a few screws. It does work well. The expander makes it a better reach, which I really do. I have that little bit better reach to do the expansion. It will work with regular 1/4 inch bits. It does not work with double-sided bit. Let me show you. Let's see if I know. Because this piece in there, while it is magnetic, it's just not deep enough. And it's magnetically holds it, but it's not deep enough, so it'll just spin there. And I've tried it with some detent ones, and it didn't work with the detent ones either, the detent double-sided ones. It'll work with regular bits, it'll work with the Steinwell bits, and it will work with extenders. Having that inside of this is going to be interesting. I'm going to be carrying it for at least a month. Then I'll do a review. But to date, I've been pleasantly surprised and happy in its use. For those of you that have followed my channel, you will know that I'm going to be giving away this Zero Fun pouch and everything that's in it. Please check out my video on the best small EDC channels, and all you need to do is comment there on some EDC channels that are small and need some more. That would be great. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, because that'll enter you a chance to win this for people that are in the United States. The drawing, I think I said, it is on December 28th. It'll be a random selection, and then I'll send it out to the person. Once again, this is Haku EDC. Please like, subscribe, comment about anything that you've seen here. I'll be seeing you in the future.